YouTube video from my, excuse me, from my Justin TV channel, Politics 101, and also my YouTube channel, talking about life. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it to my other channel because they've disabled my videos, and you know, it's just not worth it to me to make 15-minute long videos, man. I'm not going to just break them up into 15 minutes and screw with it, and it pisses me off. And the people are rude on that channel too. I have most of my subscribers on that channel, so I may end up doing it anyways. But God, it's pain. Anyways, the point of this video is I'm up late drinking coffee at 2 o'clock in the morning because anyways, I'm not going to go into it, but I work for I'm working with right now a really good company, and as far as I'm in construction, I've been in construction my whole life. This is one of the best roofing companies, and we're one of the top 100 according to Inc. magazine and all that stuff, and just really good. And a hailstorm just hit today, and I can't sleep. It's just crazy hail. So tomorrow should be good, but you know, I've been thinking about so much stuff that I don't even want to do a YouTube video, and I finally said, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna do this YouTube video anyways, and I gotta tell you, I'm not very comfortable with it right now. You know, I think it's a variety of things that are kind of bugging me right now, and kind of even have to use the restroom a little bit. And I was like, and now I'm thinking about that, and I was like, I've been going through with this thing so long, and I'm just tired. I can't do it. But the point of the story is that point of the story is that it was important for me to make this video anyway. And it's unfortunate because I'm having to do it on my Justin TV channel, which I don't know if anybody's going to show up. But on my Justin TV channel, the resolution's horrible. But on my YouTube channel, this camera actually sucks. The other camera, this one is all constantly zooming in, and it's focusing, and it's not focusing properly. Never has since I bought it. So I got a better version. I've spent like $100, but it was probably just a bad camera. But this thing it just can't focus. But it's HD, but it can't focus. So anyways, I had another one that I did spend $100 on, and it quit working. And so these are, what are they? Trying to see what brand. I think it's Hewlett Packard. Anyways, so, but you know, that one really screwed me because I had taken that camera, and I was using it to make a video where I call into the Sean Hannity show and get them actually record them while I'm holding the phone up to the camera, and you can see my mouth moving and everything with the phone up to the camera, and you can see them calling their call-in number, and the woman's asked me, what do I want to talk about, and I say drug prohibition, and she's like, what do you want to talk about? And I said something like, you know, we got more people in prison in China, maybe, or maybe what Albert Einstein said about it. And she goes, no, and then hung up on me. Yeah, because they don't want anybody, they just really don't want to talk about it, you know what I mean? They would rather just shut up. That's what happens when you're living in a full-blown tyranny. And we are. It's basically like Nazi land around here. Oh. So, but anyways, you know, that's a problem with Justin TV. I don't know what their problem is. You know, they I can't get my videos to download from Justin TV. So I don't know. You know, it's gonna have to be like this. But anyways, you know, probably just another little thing that's being done to me. You know, you know, if you think about, I mean, you should see some of the stuff. The stuff I've seen is literally bizarre. Just in your, I mean, I've had people come over my speakers and talk to me. I mean, it doesn't get any crazier than that, you know. And I mean, here's another great example of craziness. I'll just put my. Do you still live here? I don't live there. Anyways, so if they come looking for me, maybe they won't. And we're talking about we're talking about Jew hunters out there that I'm worried about. Can you believe it? I mean, this is really, and it makes me like ashamed of myself to even live here. Like, I feel like I have it coming, you know. And I hate this place. I hate what's going on here. I hate it. I hate the place. Thanks. Look what you've done to me. It made me hate this place. And I never did really want to hate it. You know, it's... You really suck. You really suck bad. I hate you people. I hate you. You hear me? I hate you. And so what I want to talk about here is this is right here. This is in your face. This is in your face. Gestapo. This is in your face. This is in your face. Okay? This is Jew hunting, Gestapo, Nazi, on paper in your face. Here's your receipt. We're hunting Jews. We want them in the death camps. We're enslaving people. We're committing mass murder. I told the dude. And here's what's sick. Oh. I told the dude. See, this is where you start to lose touch with yourself. You know what I mean? It gets really difficult. It gets really difficult to understand that at some point you're going to become totally detached. You're going to be removed from your own personality and you know, and carry on as a reanimated corpse. And you know, it's not easy to just go through this stuff. You know, I mean, it's really not. Oh hell. It's really not, you know. And you know, I got a warning for speeding because I was going 11 miles over the speed limit. I mean, yeah, I was speeding. 81 and a 70. I mean, 70, or was it 71 and 60? No, it was 81 and 70. That's what I was doing. And that's like, you're almost, I mean, we've got highways in this state that go 75, 80 miles an hour. Even 80 miles an hour. And you're all the way up to 70 anyways. So yeah, you kind of expect to get a warning for that. But then the dude hits me with drug paraphernalia. And what's the problem is, I told him, I pulled out the documents. He called him back up. I guess he saw something in the seat. That's what he charged me with. And he calls him back up. I guess I gotta go back in this car for the Jew hunting. We'll find out I'm a Jew, you know. And so I gotta They call him back up, and I call up the dude. I'm like, look, because I thought I had a warrant out. I don't know if I have a warrant out. I've been to these different DMVs and stuff, and they even mess with me. I've actually gotten messed with by cops and let off for more than what I just got. And they even brought in the narcotics detective. But I had about a 200-pound Rottweiler walking around that may have tilted things. And that's why I think I just need to get me another one or two, and just keep those things in the car, smiling at everybody. Damn, if I grab him, what the hell is that thing gonna do? And I mean, people are all thinking pit bulls are badass. Man, a Rottweiler will kill a pit bull. Do you understand that? I mean, a Rottweiler will destroy a pit bull. I'm not trying to get gross here, but my Rottweiler, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. My Rottweiler would take a dump almost bigger than a pit bull. It was gross, man. It was totally gross. And I mean, you had to walk that thing about a mile or it got constipated. I mean, it's an eating machine. It's just a, the thing is a monster. But it was really, it really cared about me. I can't believe it. Can't believe I can actually even say that about a dog that I actually knew for a fact that it cared about. And I've seen something like that with cats too. It's funny, man. Animals are, they're funny, but I kind of got away from cats because there's not a whole lot of utility in that, And I see a Rottweiler, and I know that thing will. I mean, that thing, man. That's a good form of protection right there, man. That is good. Okay. And so, what I want to say. What I want to say is, but there's probably better dogs out there for protection, honestly. But they're up there. They have, I think, the strongest. Actually, I take that back. I don't know, because I think a Rottweiler has the strongest bite force. That's actually what I think made me buy that dog. I think it's the strongest bite force of any dog, actually. What am I thinking? Of course, I knew that. Come on. Yeah, it's the ultimate dog. And I'm just kind of staring blankly into this page. I'm not even in the same world right now. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm drinking coffee. I'm about to pee down both sides of my legs over this hailstorm. And I've got my other business that I just got my first lead on today. And I was there when it happened. And I had another guy who was blowing off my leads, and man, I'm like in another world today. So, but yeah, I'm just thinking about that dog, man. Just thinking about that dog, man. This thing's kick ass. Anyways, I mean, that's terrifying, I mean, what if I turn that loose on you? What if that got a hold of your face, and then snapped? I mean, that's not gonna be fun. I think I'm just, I think I'm just thinking about that dog, because I don't have a dog right now, and I saw this dog the other day, and I just felt like, man, it just felt like it changed me. It's just thinking about getting a dog, and powerful, man. It's powerful. And really, I really feel like I owe a lot to that dog, you know? Just because whenever those cops came in to my room, that dog was like walking. It was like walking up to them. It was like smiling at them. It was pretty cute, you know? But it would walk up to them and it would look at them. And then it was like walking over to me and it would walk over to them. And it was just going in circles. And it was looking at them and it would get up right. And it was like it was trying to figure out, what are you doing, you know? And, I don't know, man. And there's something about dogs, man. There's something about them, man. Uh, Anyways, I gotta quit thinking about it because it's gonna trip me out. Because people say that a dog can learn about 600 words. I don't know. I mean, that's about how much a chimpanzee can learn. I mean, and they can learn sign language too. And you know, it's weird, man, when you're around these dogs. Anyways, I gotta stop. But no, you know, I think I smoked too much pot today, man. And honestly, it's like I haven't smoked a whole lot of pot lately, and I smoked some today, and I was like, if I don't smoke it regularly, it makes me defunct, and it's not fun, you know. So it's good for me to have it in my diet, and plus that I need to drink. Um, you know, I can't just sit there and smoke pot and just get totally. Um, it's hard to explain it. Anyways, it's like I need something to get the blood flowing through my body. You know, like alcohol. You know, then your blood gets it flowing through your body, get the blood in your head. You know, you start thinking. You know, this isn't cool. You know, marijuana more or less has the opposite effect. It kind of thickens the blood. You got all the resin and it's and then so it slows your blood down and shit, man. You know, I'm like a fucking zombie over here. Like, what the hell am I even doing? And this sucks. You know, I am without money. You know, and you know why? You know, well, there haven't been hailstorms for a long time. I've been in roofing and it's kind of been hit and miss. And to be honest with you, it's just a lot of stuff I don't want to explain right now. But either way, let me just say something right now. I told the cop. Here's what's important. While I sit there and I think about this dog for a fucking golly, man. I guess I just really appreciated, you know, the protection, you know. It's just having something there for like people like me, you know, who have been approached in so many different ways. It's just upsetting, man. I'm really emotional about all this, you know, and I'm emotional all the time because I went through that program, and I was already fucked up. It's not like I needed the fucking help, you know. I didn't, you know, and golly, man, you know that SAFE program, Substance Abuse Felony Punishment Facility, that I eventually landed in, and no, I don't feel that bad about it. But I did find out that that was originally a program that the Soviet Union implemented, and the end result was that people had a high rate of suicide. It just fucks people up. That's what it does. Okay, and I got a good dose of it. Okay, and I'm not happy about it. And that's just the tip of the ice, you know. So that's part of the reason why I've been having employment trouble, because I keep fighting with people. And then you know, I may be doing a good job, but it's like there's only so much and it's not even that. It's just I really blow up on people, you know. And there was one day I blew up on this guy. We had a police tower. I was in the Bass Pro Shop parking lot. And there was a police tower directly over us as we're having this discussion. And something happened. It wasn't even really something to get upset about. And this dude got a lead, and I was pissed off because I wasn't getting a lead. And really, I didn't have any reason to be pissed off. Why was I pissed off? Because I got agitated. because I had a cop tower, enslavement tower, planted in a Bass Pro Shop parking lot. And I'm pretty fucking sure that Bass Pro Shop didn't call the sheriff's department and ask if they put that fucking shit in there. You know what I'm saying? They put this shit everywhere. It's like a fucking hell zone in this piece of shit. They call it Skywatch, and it is. It's like you're being watched from the fucking sky every fucking where. That's what it's about. Okay? And a lot of that's probably imperiously driven, you know. I want to look you in your face, you know what I mean? Like when you're driving through the tolls way, they got cameras pointed at your face. Like they need to see your face to identify you. When it's your license plate that they need to see. And they hardly enforce front license plate missing in Texas. And in Oklahoma it's not even law. I mean, they act like, and it's not about that. See, at the end of the day, you realize, oh wow, it's not even really about that. It's about when I'm at a stop, you know, like when you're at a... Oh, man. Take, for example, you're at a stoplight and the camera is pointed at your face. What do you think that's about? Can you figure it out? That's not... There's no legitimate reason on the face of this earth for that. Do you understand that? It's like, it's hard to understand. The cameras are looking at us in our faces at stoplights. Why? You know, I don't remember that being that way when I was a kid. This is probably a post 9/11 thing. Well, now we're going to gear up on the American people. Because that's what they do with false flag attacks. Let me sit here and go on and on about the false flag attacks again. And it's like, you got to connect the dots on this multi-fucking platform shit and just sit here and explain oh, and this is how they did. And so, I mean, I guess I will. You know, you take, for example, I just feel like one of those wind-up toys that just goes through. Anyways, so you take... Oh, man. Anyways, but as far as the dog's concerned, let me explain this to you. It's not hard to understand that when cameras are facing you at stoplights, that they want to look you in your face. Okay? That's it. I mean, if they wanted to get the license plates, they would face them behind, because they don't even know if you've run the red light until you've run the red light. That's not going to be at the point of the crossing of the line. So there's no legitimate reason. There's no legitimate reason to stare at people in their faces while they're at stoplights. That's where we're at in this society. It's okay to watch me on my phone. Everybody's like, you know, thank God it's not a democracy, like everybody keeps saying. Oh, well, you know, in a democracy, it's like, oh, Tanner, who are you? You sit around and read books so you can feel better than me? No, I just don't like being a slave, man. You know, I don't like having my life broken into 15 million pieces. You know, it really bothers me. You know, I mean, like today when I'm sitting on the side of the road, I just couldn't believe how bad it was bothering me. I couldn't believe how just helpless I felt, you know what I mean? While a Gestapo actually goes in my car on the side of the road looking for a reason to enslave a Jew in Nazi Germany. Because I took the paper and I showed him on my way out of the car, and I said, these are the statistics on drug prohibition. I said, this is enslavement and mass murder. 4 pages. I should have them on me, but I keep it in the car. And he goes, you know, that's really says something that you're keeping that in your car. That's really telling, or something like that. And the other cop behind him starts laughing. Oh, yeah, you know, that, you know. And, you know, and I go, like that, like just trying to take some fake moral high ground. You know what I mean? And, but, you know, and so he goes, and I go, yeah, I live in a country that has more people in prison than China. I said, wouldn't I? You know what I mean? And he goes, yeah, I know. You know what? That is, it's messed up. Now go. And searched my car and gave me a ticket for drug paraphernalia for the little grains in the seat. After the fact. Didn't care. And so, I guess why even carry it in the car? You know, half the time I get cops that'll just let me off in the city. I don't know why I need to sit here and, you know, and even try to contest it. I mean, if you're just willing to commit enslavement and mass murder, you know, I mean, that's not very nice. Hampton A, Region 1, District A, Area 2. Not very nice, sir. Yeah. Issued by 13204, Hampton A, Region 1, District A, Area 2. There you go. This is in Dallas, Texas, in case you're wondering. Dallas area. Yeah, Dallas County. That's exactly where this occurred. And I don't appreciate it, Hampton. We're going to talk about Hampton, you know what I mean? We're going to talk about Hampton. We're going to talk about him a lot. Because you don't just get to just do that, man. You don't get to put people up for a bounty for Nazi Jew enslavement without some kind of repercussions coming, you know, whenever you're confronted with pages of facts. So you're basically confronted, like, somebody's sitting here like, so you're gonna just take the Jews to the death camp. You know what I mean? And they just do it. You know? And at that point, you're up, man. You're up. You know what I mean? And I honestly didn't hate the guy, to be honest with you. For whatever reason, but you did what you did. You know what I mean? And you're willing. So if you're willing, I'm willing. You know? That's what it's about. That's what being a cop is about. It's about not really caring if you like somebody or not, but they broke the law. They did wrong. You know? I mean, let's talk right and wrong. You know what I mean? And some people will say, well, capitalism's not right. That just, you know, there's wealthy, entitled people that come into this world. Let me tell you something. I look at things from a biblical point of view. Quite a bit. And by that I mean from a real biblical point of view. Not, you know, what the Bible's against, but let me just say it like this. Because Jesus Christ, man, it's incredible. You know what I mean? It's incredible how much you can just get to somebody. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, anyways, I'll just say it like this. You know, in the Bible it says how great is our God. How terrible of a king is our God. How great is our God. How terrible he is to the children of men. How great he is to the children of men. You ever just felt like you could just fall into a state of admiration of somebody who would just righteously, just, you know, that's why you're, you know, I mean, and so, you know, this God, this real God, you know, he's saying basically, and it also says in the Bible, it also says, and this is a great example of how powerful the Bible can be, in my point of view. And I'm not trying to get narcissistic and zealot and Pharisee on you. That's what that's about. That's what that's about. Okay, it's a perfect picture of the world. I've seen people just wake up through this thing. It's to what the world. It's like, wow, the Bible. Wow, you know, no. Let me try to tell you. In the Bible, it also says, I'm sorry, but just to the point of what we're saying here. In the Bible, it also says that a wise servant will share the inheritance with the sons, and a foolish son brings shame upon his father. You know, just because somebody is in a position to leave money to their own kids doesn't mean they necessarily will. But that's their right, you know what I mean? That's their property. And it can't be theirs if you want to tell them what they can do with it. So, you've got to understand that if we have a right to property, then you can't take that. And property is something that God wants you to have, in my opinion. Or I mean, it's hard to explain it, but I know I'm right on this, and you're wrong, and that's really true. I mean, the ones who work hard, that's who God's gonna reward them. I mean, you know, that's the way it should be, anyways. So either way, you know, it's, it's not always what you think. You know what I mean? And what matters is what works, and what works is the government staying out of people's business. I mean, it's basically it is right versus wrong. Okay. And so when you're a cop, you don't just you're stopping people from doing wrong, okay? Like murder, burglaries, robberies, all that crap is wrong, okay? There's a lot of stuff that's wrong, okay? And you don't say, well, I don't like this person, so or I like or don't like this person. See, this cop, I kind of like him in a way. He's younger than me. He's pretty comes across like a nice guy. Well spoken. He's kind of like a, I don't know. He's but see he I'm at the point in my life now. I guess maybe I'm getting older. I don't know, but where these people start trying to get all happy and like powerful on me. It doesn't really scare me. It just kind of irritates me, and I don't really end up hating them. But some of these motherfuckers, I don't know what to think of them. You see some of these people. I saw a cop on a motorcycle today. He was like in this full costume, and it did look like a costume. I mean, with the pants and the helmet, and anyways, he gets off the motorcycle and literally, I mean, was animated like, I mean, oh, this dude was just, like, man, he was animated, stepping in the air, feeling, dude, it was crazy, and it was like a cartoon. It was like watching a cartoon, and yeah, this guy who he came up to my car and, oh man, anyways, I don't even know if I want to talk about it or not. Just a weird behavior. I mean, the dude was like, he was like, I was like, look at these. He said, step out of this car real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. And I said, well, first before you do that, I want you to look at these statistics right here, because I figured it was some kind of warrant for marijuana or something, and or for marijuana, for enslavement, I guess. To be accurate, I guess. But but anyways, and the dude he goes, well, he said, you can get out of the car now, or I can pull you through this window. I was thinking, there's no way you can pull me through this window, So, anyways, so. And he knew that. Yeah, I could tell by the look on his face that he didn't believe. Anyways, I was just like, all right, yeah, for I got out of the car, I guess, and it was ridiculous. It's almost not even worth talking about. It's like nothing happened out there, It's not. I mean, it's not like some event that was worth even talking about. I got harassed, you know. I mean, it's was I got harassed, man. I got pulled over. I got harassed. I got some criminal stopped me on the side of the road, and I mean, what can you say? I mean, can I call him a cop? I don't know. He causes more crime than he solves. Um, kind of hard to say, you know. I mean, anyways, it's getting really starting to piss me off thinking about it. And it's not like a good kind of pissed off where you're like, oh, okay, I got pissed and I've grieved it and I feel good. It's just a deep agitation, and it's not fun. I don't know if it's entertaining. It's not. It's not really good for it to be, because for me it's not fun. And you know, it's like being it's like the walls are caving in, you know, and I need to get out, you know, and it's just it's distressing. It's very distressing. And I don't know what to think. I mean, it's like they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And you know, and this dude, he keeps telling me on YouTube, he keeps saying that it's, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm going into another world. It's 2:30 in the morning. This is pathetic. This is gonna be a pathetic example of what a YouTube video should ever look like. Let me see. Let me see. I don't even have anybody. 0 people watching me right now. What a surprise. Anyways, and really I meant to do this earlier, but I'm getting through it. Anyways, this dude on YouTube keeps telling me, you need to get out of Texas, you need to get out of Texas. And I was sitting there on the side of the highway today thinking, you know, I really do need to get out, you know. And it's just a horrible feeling, man. Because I'm kind of financially stuck in this place. I've got one business that depends on businesses that are in Dallas right now. And that's just been kind of a nightmare. Coming and going and dealing with all this crap. And then I got this other one that's in Dallas as well. And the Hail is in Dallas. And, you know, all my finances are here, you know. And I can't just leave, you know. I can't. And you know, it's a bad feeling, man, because I was sitting on the side of the road today, and it's just the most helpless feeling in the world. It's like, here are these people, they're probably going to enslave you, you know what I mean? It's like, so what happens at that point? You know, I haven't gotten on my feet again. I don't have any cash. You know, I hate to admit it, but I mean, it's come along. You know, should be here soon. I've been working on this for months now, in and out of jobs, like multiple jobs, crap jobs, dead end jobs that don't go anywhere and fizzle out quick. People want to test me for marijuana. It's like, and I thought the dude when I came in, he's like telling. Anyways, I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not. But it is needless to say. I wouldn't have the money to get my car out of impound, and I think there's some people that would just thrive on hanging me out to dry. I had to call it hanging me out to dry, but really it kind of is. They take care of everybody else, and then when I'm down, it's like fun. It's in their nature to stomp on me while I'm down, and they told me that. They told me that. That was human nature. I think it's theirs for sure. Theirs. Anyways, and you know. Mm. this video is gonna have to come to an end. I wish I could keep going, because I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy it. It's good. You know, if I can do it, it's a lot of hanging in there. You know, but anyways, fuck it, I guess. And, you know, so there I was on the side of the road. And what could happen to me? Who knows? You know? You know, maybe I do. Maybe I do go and get enslaved. Is that just alright? I guess. You know? You know, it's just, and it's crazy. It's the craziest feeling. You know what I mean? It's the craziest feeling. It is, man. It's crazy. Like, these people are gonna drag you away, you know? I can't believe that feeling, man. That's a bad one. That's bad. I mean, can you believe it? It's supposedly the freest country in the world. It's gonna pull you over and drag you away. It just blows me away. Some of the stuff, man, that goes on, and just even in the media, it's just especially, it's the biggest circus I've ever seen in my life. You know, from one sensationalistic, you know, extreme to pure propaganda. I mean, I'd be damned if they're gonna sit there and tell you, newsflash, 6,000 innocent Americans were enslaved today. But you know, I'm taking cheap shots at people. Some of them at least will try to mention something, but you need to. I don't know, man. All I do know is that they will drag you away. They'll drag you away in America. They'll drag you away in America. You understand that? I mean, have we got that out? Have we got that point across yet? Another thing I could just do just hours of just saying that. Like, what if I just did a video every day for 3 hours and just said, they will drag you away in America. Because let me tell you right now, they will drag you away in America. And just said that. Just every day, just yes, just throw it. Throw the voice. Yes. Say it. However, they will do it. They're gonna drag you away in America. That's what we need to start saying. That's what we need to start saying. We do. But no, I think we do. I think we do. You understand that? Do you? Because let me tell you something, they're going to pull you over, and they're just going to drag you away. And they're not going to feel too bad about it, you know? No, they won't feel much. They might feel good. I think they actually do, because somebody back at the station gives them a little, I think they're small Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. And it's like, damn, and they I mean, they kind of make a little face like this, and their whole face just lights up like the 4th of July, just radiates. And you know, I mean, that's all it really takes for most adult men. You know, what does that word even mean anymore? Nothing. You know, I mean, I can tell you, in the world is such a creep show. Such a fucking creep show. You fucking, excuse me, creeps. You know, I get out on the highways and it's nothing but people cutting me off. No, I mean, this is 12 years ago when I first started driving. People would actually put their signal light on and wait maybe 10-15 seconds and then go ahead and get over and then thank you. Today they don't even put a signal light on, or they do this little thing where they put the signal light on as they're changing lanes. Fuck you. You understand that? Or how about this? Put my signal light on, pretend like I care while just kind of riding the line for a second, like the car has to go completely off balance where the weight shifts all the way over because I just, you know, had to pretend like I actually cared, but I was actually putting my signal light on as I was getting over. Oh my god, and just, oh, let me just get over right now and fuck you. You know, that's what's going on. It's a bunch of snot-nosed creeps, you know, if you ask me. Yeah. You know, I mean, what are you? You know what I mean? That's the question. And man, I just, you know, that's why I'm gonna get that dash cam, and I'm just gonna literally, you're gonna see the craziest shit you've ever seen in your life. And because I'm sure it goes on all the time, but I'm actually gonna show you. And wow, it's gonna be crazy. Because I'll actually sit there and show you. Okay, look, I got actually cut off over a period of 30 minutes. I'll go ahead and chop that up into a short video, and then at the end I'll give you the full-length video, and I'll annotate the video by giving you the exact times of those events where you can fast forward and see them for yourself and see that it's all actually happening within 30 minutes, getting cut off 10 fucking times on the highway. I mean, this fucking society is nothing but, it's like the delight of it's like the delight of it. You know what I mean? And, whew. I mean, I could take you people out and just line you up and just blow holes in you. I could just blow fucking holes in you. Woo! I mean, seriously. And you know, the problem is I'm not gonna have to. Your fucking asses are going to hell. And you know, come election time, you'll all shill up to the plate. You know what I mean? Full shill power ahead. You know, and there's no explaining it. I mean, you're just rotten. You know, I mean, you are. You're just rotten. And you know, when it gets down to that, at the end of the day, that's who you are. You know, and it's like what the Bible says. There will be a generation with teeth as sharp as swords. There will be. I mean, it's just letting you know. They're gonna come. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be that. It's teeth as sharp as swords. They wanna. It's like it's bloodlust. You know what I mean? You've got to turn on yourself. You've got to turn on your community. It feels good. You thrive on it. You know what I mean? That's who you are. And I'm so grateful for the Bible to just explain that to me. You know, because that keeps me from losing my mind. Do you understand? And that's pretty good stuff. It's kind of funny in a way. You know what I mean? If you're in a dry humor. You know, whatever. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't know who you are. I wouldn't maintain my sanity. Thank you. You know, thank you to Jesus Christ. Thank you to God for showing me. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be praying because it's narcissistic. It's narcissistic to pray in public. That's what people do. They go to church, they pray in public. And I don't do that, you know. And I'm not praying right now. I'm just. I've had enough. You know what I mean? I've had enough of you. God, enough of you. I've had enough. Enough. I've had way more than enough. You know? And so, I don't understand cowardice anymore. Because you've driven me to the point of blind rage where I couldn't understand, even comprehend fear. You know, you're just rotten sleaze. That's what you are. It's sleaze. And anyway, you know. And you know, that's your choice, and that's what you're gonna be, and I'm happy for you. You know, but the point of the story is that you know, you make, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to go into it. It's a difficult subject. I'm trying to explain that shit. You know, for so many people, that's where they get their feelings of, oh, I'm so much better than you. I'm praying out in public and, you know, oh man, I'm just so good, you know what I mean? Oh man, golly, you're just so good, you're good, you're good, I don't drink, I'm good, you know what I mean? It just goes on and on and on and on, you know? Ooh. Oh, and so on. Just stepping. Just seeing them like when they come into church, they're just stepping up there. Ooh, Step them. Oh man, you somebody in your community. Oh man, and oh. When I walk out of church, people know who I am because I prayed out in public and I greeted my neighbors, and I'm on board with being better. You know what I'm saying? And you will. You know? You will. Some people call Jesus Christ a drunk. You know, you're going to get on board with that. You're going to get on board with that. So that's what they did in the Bible, you know? And, you know, that's who you are. You know what I mean? That's why God can never accept you. I can never accept you. You know, you can't go to heaven because you are of Satan. And you must never come. You know what I mean? It's not like God doesn't love you. It's not like we don't care about you. You know, the Bible says all of heaven rejoices, you know, when one person comes. You know, it's not a matter of wanting you to go to hell, but I will send you there. You know, I myself. You know what I mean? Just look at how I feel about you. You know what I mean? It's like there's like nothing can change you. You know what I mean? You understand? No words. You know what I mean? It's like, here is the statistical evidence. Okay, mass murder and enslavement. Are you gonna do this to me right now? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You know, and so at that point, you just made your choice. You know, it's not gonna be like when you get to God. It's like, oh yeah, I just did mass murder and enslavement. You know what I mean? You don't go to God and say, I just did mass murder and enslavement. You know what I mean? You're not going to go see the Almighty God and just, you know... Oh my God. I just don't see, like, what do you think's going to happen at the end of this lifetime? You think that you're just born and just gone and that's it? And that you're not going to be, like, right there in front of God and say, I did that. You know what I mean? Do you get that? And it's like, dude, I hated you enough that I could see you go to hell forever. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I wish I could save you. You know what I mean? I wish I could, you know? And that's not going to be up to me. You know what I mean? But I can definitely relate. I just feel like I can relate, you know? I don't hold that against God, you know? And I don't know, it's deep. You know, the point of the story is that, you know, you're going to hell, man. You know, why do you want to go to hell? Why does that sound like fun to you? Anyways. And, you know, in the end, it's like, just look at all the misery you caused, you know what I mean? These people only had one life to live. You fucking ruined it. You know? Who could give a shit about that? Fucking cowards. You belong in a death camp. You understand me? If I have my way, you motherfuckers will pay. Okay? That's all I got. That's all I got for you.